Hey everyone, as you probably have noticed, this video is titled Week 13, and that's because when I had my big 12-week ultrasound recently, the sonographer put me ahead about 6 days. So, as of yesterday, I'm 13 weeks pregnant, so today I am 13 weeks and 1 day, and in the second trimester. That threw me for a bit of a loop, because I was still expecting to have another week to go, but I guess not. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of shocked at that, and my due date has been pushed to the 28th of August, whereas before it was the 3rd of September. You don't really know, it's not an exact science, and it's just an estimated due date, so not taking it too much to heart, but the baby was measuring, 12 weeks and 5 days when I had my appointment, so, yeah. Let's see, I'm still feeling better and better every day. I still get, tired easily, and waves of random fatigue where I'll just have to lay down or take a nap or something. But for the most part, I'm starting to feel mostly back to normal. Not 100% yet, maybe like, 80–85%. Still able to go out and exercise, which is great. I've gone 3 times now, and I think I might go later today. The weather's a bit nicer. That's making me feel a lot better. I got weighed at my ultrasound, and I've put on 6.6 pounds, which is, it's not as bad as I thought I did in the first trimester, but it's still about twice as much as I wanted to gain in the first trimester, just because I was about 15 pounds overweight to begin with. Now, pretty much people say, and most of the time it's true, that you're going to gain what you're going to gain during your pregnancy. Some women, the women who put on a lot of weight in the first trimester, it tends to taper off toward the end and slow down, and women who don't gain anything at all in the first trimester tend to gain a lot toward the end. So it's going to be what it's going to be, and I know that I can lose weight when I want to, as I've spent the past couple years. I lost about 30 pounds, so I know I can do it again. It's just hard after all of the work that I've done, watching the scale go up and up and up, and I feel like, gosh, I'm letting myself go again, but I know it's not the case. It's just, I'm pregnant and I have to gain weight, so accepting that more and more. But seeing that I've only put on 6.6 pounds when I thought I put on more like 10 in the first trimester, that made me feel a little bit better. 3 kilos I put on. And yeah, I'm just going to do Weight Watchers after, I think. My best friend has been doing Weight Watchers, and it's worked really, really well for her. She's lost about 25 pounds, I think, and yeah, she's doing great. And cravings for grapefruit. I've been craving grapefruit for most of the pregnancy, but somehow I only had one before, but I have eaten, 2 grapefruits in the past couple days, and they're awesome, and I got a bunch of grapefruit juice, which I have here. This isn't a whole thing of grapefruit juice, that would be like pure sugar, but it's, I do about that much of grapefruit juice, and then I squeeze a lemon into it, and then I do the rest with fizzy water, and it's the best. I've been pretty much living off of that, and yeah, I think the carton of grapefruit juice that I have now, that was just bought 2 days ago, will probably be finished by the end of today. It's just really refreshing to me, and a little bit more interesting than the lemon water I've been drinking since the beginning. What else has been going on? Yeah, the big thing this week was really the scan, and the way it's done here in the UK is that the sonographers were both doctors. They were research fellows, so they like to take extra readings and do extra tests on you for their research, and I allowed them to do some. They wanted to take more blood from me than was routine, and I said no to that, but I let them do some extra readings. They did my blood pressure, extra blood pressure. They did, you put sfigs on both arms, and they measured both arms at the same time 4 times in a row consecutively, no breaks. And this was right after one of the research fellows drew blood from me, so I was already sore. I do not like having my blood pressure taken. In nursing training, when we were learning how to do blood pressure, my poor classmate, Susie, who was practicing on me, I feel bad for her because I complained the whole time. So yeah, I was not happy about that. It really hurt. And then, you know, they put me on the table, and while they were starting the ultrasound, the external ultrasound, they measured the rigidity of my blood vessels, and it's done in a similar way to taking blood pressure, where they put a cuff on you and they inflate it and deflate it at certain intervals, and it's not as painful as getting your blood pressure taken because they don't inflate the cuff quite as tight, but they did it, I don't know how many times. At that point, I just didn't care. Excuse me. But yeah, the baby looks great. Everything's fine. Excuse me again. It's all the fizzy water that I drink. Yeah, the baby looks totally happy. Yeah, great spine, fully formed skull, brain is there, the palate is not cleft, so that's great. 2 kidneys, bladder working. And at first, the baby was sleeping or something, just completely comfortable, and didn't want to move into a position where the sonographer could get a shot of a perfect profile to take the nuchal measurement. So no matter what she did, she tried to manually prod the baby to get him or her to move, but it wasn't working. So I had to get up, walk around for about half an hour, and eat something sweet. I had half of a muffin. Came back, and it worked. The baby was bouncing around. It was really cute. And the sonographer was able to get the nuchal measurement. It was very low, which made me happy. It was like 1.4, 1.5, something like that. And anything, you know, they say once it gets to 3, that's when it's worrisome. So it was very low. It wasn't even to 2. And, you know, they compound the nuchal measurement with the blood results and your age and family history to get some sort of idea as to what the odds are of the baby having a chromosomal defect or another issue. And for us, the chance of the baby having Down syndrome was like 1 in 39,000 or something like that. And for the other defects, it was like 1 in 20,000, 1 in 30,000. I think the lowest one, or the highest one, the highest chance for us, forgetting which it is, right here. Yeah, I have my notes. Yeah, for trisomy 21, my background risk was 1 in 967, and my background risk for trisomy 1318 is 1 in 1,791. And my adjusted risk for trisomy 21 is 1 in 19,340, and my adjusted risk for trisomy 1318 is 1 in 35,821. Yeah, fab. Super happy. And I have a couple of printouts from the ultrasound. When ladies show the pictures on camera like this, you can usually really never see anything, but I guess I'll show you just for the fun of it. 2 of them are too dark. I may as well not even bother, but here's this one. I don't know if you'll be able to see anything, so sorry if you can't. It's very bright. There's the baby. See the head and little arms, chin. Cute. Yeah, and these are really dark. This is another profile one. I don't know. You can see, and this one is so dark that it's supposed to be a close-up profile of the baby's face. I can tell because I know the basics of reading ultrasounds, but it just looks abstract noise. Let's see how much time I've gone for about 10 minutes. I don't want to hold you guys for too much longer, but basically, yeah, I've been put forward almost a week. I'm feeling better and better every day. Baby is healthy. We have officially, my husband and I have officially announced it to the rest of our family and friends. It hasn't gotten to extended family quite yet, but that'll happen soon because our grandmothers know now. We'll see what that one kind of cuckoo cousin of my husband's has to say. If you don't know about that, in my previous videos I talk about her a little bit. So yeah, I guess I'll show you the belly, and then I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, again I'm wearing my pajama bottoms because I can't be bothered when I'm inside. They're a little bulky. Okay. Is from the front. Still have a little bit of a waist, but getting chubbier. Chubbier? I think I was going to say chunky. It didn't quite work out. There is one side. Sucking in. Not. The other side. Sucking in. Not. Still haven't gotten any chunkier here, but I have last week. No. I've also, I think I might be giving up on underwire bras soon. The one I'm wearing now is a sleep bra. I have two and they're awesome because sleeping without bras has become really uncomfortable. There's with the shirt. Definitely starting to get bigger. Before, in my 4-week video, you can see my actual waist. It's like here. That's where I usually am. This is from PJ pants. So yeah, I will talk to everyone next week. Have a good weekend. It's Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. Pregnancy brain. Oh, bye everyone.